Welcome back to the forest moon of Endor. Oh wait, no, it's Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin. Some people were a bit angry yesterday that the stupid Radical Cup was making too much noise. And I only call it stupid because it was causing people to be stupid in the comments. Radicals are actually pretty cool cars. But I moved further away. I went out here into the woods, so hopefully people won't get all mad about noise at a racetrack. I just spoke to a local that said, because I was like, why is Road America such a loud racetrack? It's 4 miles. And they said, it's the trees. Essentially, you have natural tunnels all the way around the racetrack, which amplifies the sound, which is awesome as a spectator, maybe not so much as a videographer. So today it was the qualifying day for the NTT IndyCar Series Sunoco Grand Prix here at Road America. And it was quite interesting that we've kind of seen the resurgence of Alexander Rossi. And since the Indianapolis 500, he's been on a charge in the IndyCar Series. He got a top 5 at Indy, then goes on to Detroit, finishes second. Really probably should have won the race, if not for a matter of a 1 second being the difference between him and Will Power. And then he comes here and he gets the pole position. So seeing that Rossi resurgence since he signed with Aero McLaren SP has been very interesting. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the starting grid for the Sunoco Grand Prix here at Road America. Row 1, Alexander Rossi alongside of Joseph Newgarden. Rossi, the career resurgence. Newgarden has been so fast on these road courses all year long. Row 2 is claimed for Chip Ganassi Racing. Alex Palou, the defending winner of the race, alongside of Marcus Ericsson. Row number 3, Colton Herta and Pato Award, the young talents shining in the Fast Six. Romain Grosjean and Felix Rosenquist alongside each other in the 4th row. Scotty McLaughlin and Scott Dixon have row number 5 claimed for the Kiwis. Simon Pagenaud, who was charging, or has been charging over the last couple of races, he's beginning to find his footing with Meyer Shank Racing. Callum Ilott had a crash in qualifying and did no better than 12th position. 13th, Christian Lundgaard alongside of David Malukas, the all-rookie row in row 7. Will Power alongside Helio Castroneves. Power won from 16th in Detroit, so be on the lookout for him. Rinus VeeKay alongside Connor Daly, all Ed Carpenter row. Takuma Sato alongside of Jack Harvey. Then in row number 11, Devlin DeFrancesco and Graham Rahal, who continues to struggle this season. Dalton Kellett alongside Jimmy the Juggernaut Johnson. Tatiana Calderon alongside of Kyle Kirkwood. And bringing up the rear is Simona Di Silvestro in her first race on a road course since 2015, bringing Paretta Autosport to their first race since the Indianapolis 500 of last year. So, what do we have in store for the race tomorrow? It's beginning to rain here and has been raining off and on all day long, but we're not really expecting rain to necessarily affect the race tomorrow. So what will affect it? Well, this seems to be quite a tire wear racetrack, and the teams are going to really have to manage it. The surface is old. It's the last race on this surface before it gets repaved for next year. Firestone has a totally new, or not a totally new, but a totally unique tire construction for this particular race. And so it's different really in a lot of ways than any other race on the season. Long straightaways, speeds of 180 miles an hour, and then you have to slow it down. Brakes are going to be an issue as well. A very high wear racetrack here at Road America. Now, of course, the last time Alexander Rossi was up front at this racetrack, he won, and won in dominant style. And with Rossi getting his mojo back, presuming, of course, that there aren't strange cautions or other strange occurrences that may take it away from him, I think Rossi is going to be very tough to beat, and it looks like he's kind of back to form after so long, which he wasn't. It's fascinating what a new contract will do for a driver, or maybe a hope or a change in the future. I think it's also going to be a race in which passing is going to be at a premium. I don't think it's going to necessarily be hard to pass, but I think the nature of the circuit, how long it is, how fast it is, it almost races in some ways like an oval. So you're going to kind of get the trains of cars all down these straightaways and into the braking zones. Now, thankfully, we do have the braking zones, and hopefully that's where we'll see some spectacular passes. But don't necessarily expect that it's going to be easy like, well, I don't want to say it was easy, but don't expect something like Detroit where Will Power was able to come from 16th to the win. I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult than that for the drivers starting further and further back in the field. Well, the rain's really starting to pick up, and I guess we'll pick up where we left off here in the Forest Moon of Indoor at Road America tomorrow. So stay tuned for that coverage. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been David Land on YouTube, and we'll see you in the next video.